Testing 1 2 1 2. Welcome back to Ashbourne, the International Baseball Centre. A little late getting our audio going there. Apologies. That's a second strike now to Tommy Hernandez. Centre, a little late getting our audio going there. Apologies. That's a second strike. That's 1 and 2 the count on Tommy Hernandez. The Spartans have put one up here in the first inning and have runners at the corners. Patrick Mitchell on the mound for the Giants, having a bit of a rough start. He's walked the first 4 batters. Well, they managed to throw one out at second base on an attempted steal. But 2-2 count now on Hernandez. 3-2 count it was. And that one is high for yet another walk issued by Mitchell. So he is having some real trouble finding the zone here. And the bases are loaded with 1 away. And that's going to bring the coach out for a little bit of a chat. Elvis Mader coming out to check on his shooter here. Okay, sticking with Mitchell, doesn't have too many other options here today. And hopefully he can bring it in to find the zone. Facing out on Fox now. And first pitch to Fox, missing way high. And high again. And that goes to 3-0. And Mitchell really struggling here. One just misses. And Fox is going to take first. That's going to walk in a run. And yet another walk issue by Mitchell to walk in the third run of the inning. And base is still loaded. And that's going to bring up Sam Kelly. He takes the ball high. And that one is in there on the corner. In the dirt for ball two. And lays down a bunt right in front of the pitcher. That's a bit of a gift there for the Giants as they take the force out at the plate for the second out. Still bases loaded with two away. That's going to bring up Pierre Mongeau. Patrick Mitchell starts him off with a strike. Maybe getting that out will be enough to settle him down. Second pitch is high and outside, though. The count goes even at 1-1. And fastball at the top of the zone, swing and miss, takes the count to 1-2 strikes. And upstairs for a strikeout swing, and that's the third out of the inning, and down go the Spartans, but not before they put up 3 runs. And the Giants are starting off in a little bit of a hole as they come back in the bottom of the first. We'll be right back. So we're back for the bottom of the first, and Liam Tannum is going to lead it off for the Giants. First pitch from Brendan Scott is scorched foul down the third base line on the first strike. There's a fastball right down the middle there for strike two. And nice front door breaking ball there. Catches him looking. And Tannum is down for the first out. That brings up Danny Keane. Takes the first pitch for a called strike in the outside corner. And Scott floats a breaking ball in there for strike two. And tries to tempt him there with a change, but Keane is not chasing it. And he comes back with the breaking ball. Keane rolls over it to third. Hernandez across to Alan Fox at first for the second out. That's going to bring up Patrick Mitchell, the Giants pitcher. And Scott starts him off with a breaking ball, catches that inside corner for a called strike. And fastball's chopped foul down the third base line. 1-2 now the count on Mitchell with 2 outs. And a little chopper over the left side. The pitcher can get there and flips over to Fox at first. And the Giants go down quietly 1-2-3 in the bottom of the first. And we'll head to the second 3-0 Spartans. So we go to the top of the second, 3-0 Spartans. They are back to their top of the order. Ben Winners, they batted around in the first inning. Left 3 runners stranded, but also scored 3. Patrick Mitchell walked the first 7 batters in a row. So we've had a defensive change for the Giants now, as Mitchell has moved out to left field and Phelan Deering has come in to take over the pitching duties. And Deering starts him off with a called strike. And the second pitch well off the plate to even up the count at 1-1. And 1-1 pitch is lifted up and over the shortstop, and he's going to dump that into left field. It's going to find the grass out there. And Winners aboard with a lead-off single. So that brings up Dom DeFelice. And there goes Wynn at first. The throw down is not going to be in time, a little offline. But Wynn's speed in any case had that one beat. Pitches a ball to DeFelice. Wynn a definite threat to steal. Even third base. And Deering is going to pay a little bit of attention. And called strike there evens up the count. 1-1 on DeFelice. And pick off at second base there. And we have the first out of the inning. Oh, sorry, no. We have a steal over to third, in fact. And that one just fouled away. Takes the count to ball and 2 strikes. We're on third now with nobody out. And this one lifted high, foul and out of play. Down the left field line, count remains at 1-2. That one misses inside, almost gets a piece of the batter. Evens up the count at 2-2. This one grounded over to second base, knocked down by Keane, fires to first just in time. He's got him at first base, but Wynn is going to come in to score from third. So one away now, but the Spartans put up a run. Brings up Trevor Peacock, the left fielder. And Deering starts him off with the ball. And this one lifted over the third baseman into left, going to find the grass. Mitchell scoops it up and fires it back in, but Peacock is aboard with a single. That brings up the catcher, Kike Beltran. It's runner on first now with one away for the Spartans. And Deering goes right at him with the fastball, chopped down the third base line, foul. Strike one on Beltran. And this one lined over to second base. That one's going to be stabbed by Keane. Runner is going to get back in time. So that is the second out. Brings up Tommy Hernandez, the third baseman, with two away and a runner on first base. And this one lifted over the shortstop into shallow center field. The runner was going on the pitch, so he's going to go all the way around to third. It's going to get in there. So a single for Hernandez advances Peacock around to third. So runners on the corners now with two away. That brings up Alan Fox, the first baseman. And first pitch in the dirt. Nice pick by catcher Fowler. Keep it in front. And its pitch to Fox is lifted into right field. That's in the gap and it's going to get down. Runner is going to go around to third. So another run scores for the Spartans. And still runners at the corners. So 5-0 now, the Spartans lead. It brings up Jimmy Pita, the second baseman. Fox at first, Hernandez at third. First pitch to Pita is a called strike. And caught in a pickle over there at first, but he's going to delay long enough to get the run across. Too many throws by the Giants, but they managed to make the out. And he's caught stealing for the third out. But another run scores, taking it to 6-0 for the Spartans as we head to the bottom of the second. So we go to the bottom of the second now. The Giants chasing 6 runs here. Scott had a pretty easy 1-2-3 first inning. So Cian Fowler, the catcher for the Giants, batting in the cleanup spot, is going to start it off. And he takes the first pitch for a ball, down and away. And that one outside. So Scott's already thrown more balls this inning than he did in the entire first inning. Went right at the Giants batters. It's a 3-0 count now on Fowler. And he takes a called strike on the inside corner, takes it to 3-1. Breaking ball, couldn't hold back. That's a called strike 2. Takes the count full. And that breaking ball just misses inside. So Fowler is going to be aboard with a leadoff walk. And that brings up the shortstop Miguel Moreno. Now this one grounded over the shortstop, could be a double play ball. Felice flips to Peter at second, over to first, Not in time, says the plate umpire Casper Coffey. So just a fielder's choice. Moreno will be safe at first base. And Fowler out on the 6-4. At second brings up James Bentley, the first baseman. So one away now. And Bentley, first pitch swinging, lifts it into center field. That is going to be hauled in. So second out recorded on the F8. And that brings up George Gomez. His debut appearance for the Ashbourne Giants. Just in from Guatemala. And first pitch to George is high for ball one. And that one in there for a called strike. Evens the count at 1-1. Breaking ball from Scott just catches the top of the zone. So 1 ball and 2 strikes now the count. Scott gives it to him again, but this one fouled away back and out of play. So Gomez stays alive. And back to first base goes Moreno, who was running on the pitch. Breaking ball again, grounded over to second base this time. Peta bobbles, but has time, makes the play to first base, and the Giants are retired, leaving one stranded, and still 6-0 after 2. So we go to the top of the third. Jimmy Peter going to lead it off. Second baseman. And first pitch swinging, chops it over to the shortstop. Fires across to Bentley at first, and Peter is taken care of. One away. So that brings up Sam Kelly. Out on a fielder's choice in the first inning, bunted back to the pitcher, and they took a force out at the plate. So he's 0 for 1 on the day. And first pitch to Kelly is swing and a miss for strike one. And that one catches the outside corner for strike two. And Deering tries to tempt him, but that's way outside and not tempting. So 1 and 2 now the count.
Take a cut.
And this one lifted high and out of play on the first base side. Count remains at 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that pitch inside off the plate evens up the count at 2 and 2. And Deering goes out, and this one grounded over to third, stays down on Gomez, and Kelly is going to be aboard there on the error by the third baseman. It's going to bring up the number 9 hitter, the designated hitter, Pierre Mongeau. First pitch there is in the dirt for ball 1. So runner on first base now with 1 away. That pitch is high, 2 balls and no strikes. Deering checks him at first, but throws it away. And on to second base is going to go Kelly. So runner in scoring position now for the Spartans with 1 out, 2-0 count on Mongeau. And that one high and tight for ball 3. A nice pitch there on the outside corner for a called strike. 3 and 1. Just a little inside. That one gets a piece of on Joe. He'll head up to first base on the hit by pitch. So runners at first and second now. We go back to the top of the order with Ben Wynn. Wynn has walked and singled today, so 1 for 1, and has scored twice. First pitch to Wynn catches that inside corner for called strike 1. And that one just misses off the outside. Evens it up at 1-1. And this one chopped down the foul line at third, but kicks just foul of the base. So 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Big hook there from Deering, chopped foul again. Still 1-2. Now this one grounded over to the shortstop, well fielded by Moreno to second. Not in time over the first. Win just too fast there. So second out is recorded at second base on the fielder's choice. And over to third base goes Kelly. So runners at the corners now with 2 away. Going to bring up Dom DeFelice, the shortstop, who's walked in the first inning, was thrown out trying to steal second base and grounded out in the second to second base. Runner goes on the pitch. It's a called strike. Fowler can't get a hold of it, so no throw, and Wynn is in with his 5th stolen base of the day, would you believe? That one dumped out into center field. Mitchell's not going to have a play as Wynn scores from second base. And Police is aboard. So Spartans tack on another one with 2 outs. They should tack on 2 more. That takes their lead to 8-0 now. And Trevor Peacock, the left fielder. And first pitch to Peacock, a called strike on the outside corner. And Deering keeping a tight rein on De Felice over there at first base. Definitely a threat to steal. And that one in there for a called strike 2.
Nice to meet you.
Another breaking ball fouled away by Peacock, and De Felice has to return back to first base. Still 0-2 the count now on Peacock. One punched into the gap, and it's fumbled out there. They're going to send the runner all the way home from first base. He's going to get in there safely, and over to second base goes Peacock. That's a single to center, and gets to second base on the error. That's another run for the Spartans. Stretches their lead to 9-0, and having quite a two-out rally here. Brings up Kike Beltran, the catcher. Beltran walked in the first and lined out to second base in the second inning. And first pitch to him gets through past the catcher, and over to third goes Peacock. So ball one on Beltran. And that one missing off the outside corner, so 2 balls and no strikes now on Beltran. And this one chopped back to the pitcher. Little toss over the first. Oh, pulls him off the bag, but he's able to reach back and record the out. So that's 3 away, but not before the Spartans strike again. They've scored 3 in each of the first 3 innings, and they lead 9-0 as we go to the bottom of the third. Bottom of third now. Scott Campbell leading it off. Drives it over to second base. Peter has it. It's going to be close at first. Just gets him. And one retired on the 4-3. So that brings up Phelim Deering, pitcher. And Deering lays off that curveball in the dirt. Ball one. Fastball off the plate for ball two. And 3-0 now. And a fastball down the middle there. 3-1. And a walk issued to Deering. He takes first base. That gets us back to the top of the order. Liam Tanham struck out looking his first at bat. And Deering goes on the pitch, far down from the knees from Hernandez, and they have got him at second base. Caught stealing for Deering. And that's 2-away now. And swing and a miss for Tanner. And that one misses off the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike now on Tanner. 2-away here in the bottom of the third. And that pitch down and off the plate. 3 balls and 1 strike now. Count on Tanner. Fastball fouled straight back. It's going to take the count full. So full count now on Tanner with 2-away. And breaking ball, swing and a miss, and the Giants go down again. 1, 2, 3, and at the end of 3, it's 9-0 Spartans. So we go to the top of the fourth now. Tommy Hernandez, the third baseman, going to lead it off for the Spartans. Hernandez walked in the first and got a single in the second inning, has scored once. And he takes the first pitch, ball off the outside. Next one lifted softly in the infield. Danny Keane at second base is under that one, and he's going to make the catch. That's one out. And that brings up Alan Fox, who has walked and singled. Takes a ball off the outside. And second pitch, down and away. 2 balls and no strikes on Fox. So 3-0 pitch now to Fox. Called strike on the inside corner. Takes the count to 3-1. And this one grounded over to Keane again at second base. He's a little bobble, but has time. And takes care of Fox for the second out. It's going to bring up Jimmy Pita. 0 for 1 today, grounded out to short. Walked in the first also. And first pitch to Peter right down the middle, so strike one. And that one just misses off the inside, so 1 ball and 1 strike now to Peter. And big breaking ball just freezes Peter there. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. Fastball this time grounded over to shortstop. Moreno comes up with it, fires across to Bentley at first in time. And the Spartans are retired 1-2-3. That's the first time the Giants have kept them under control so far in this game. And we head to the bottom of the fourth, still 9-0. So we go to the Giants' half of the fourth inning. Danny Keane, second baseman, is going to lead it off for the Giants. Brendan Scott out for another inning of work for the Spartans. He's been very efficient through 3 innings. He's thrown only 35 pitches. First pitch to Keane almost takes his head off. One chopped foul down the third base line. So 1 ball and 1 strike now to count on Keane. And that one fouled back to the screen. Count goes to 1-2.
Good boys.
And he lays off that fastball just on the inside. That evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that one also misses on the inside and runs the count full.
Come on, Giants, so let's go.
So Keane doing his job as a leadoff hitter here in the fourth, making Scott work for it.
That's better, let's go.
Scott goes with him with the high cheese. That one's fouled back to the screen, and Keane stays alive. Still full count. So Scott tries something else and goes with the breaking ball, gets him swinging at one down and away. So Keane is taken care of. Although it took Scott 7 pitches to do it. And that brings up Patrick Mitchell, who grounded out on a comebacker in the first inning. Mitchell takes a breaking ball for a called strike. And Scott tries to tempt him with a fastball up high, just misses the zone. So that evens it up at 1-1. Scott comes at him again with the fastball, and Mitchell swings through it. So 1 ball and 2 strikes now. This one driven through the right side. Peter makes a good attempt at it, but can't come up with it. That ball's out into right field. A single for Mitchell. And that brings up Cian Fowler, who drew a walk in his first at bat at the top of the second at the leadoff in the second inning. So he's got a runner on first base and one away. First pitch, a breaking ball, skied right up high. Catcher chases it, but that one's going to go out of play for strike one.
Come on, Kane, you got this. You're not killer now, kid. Come on. What? Don't do it.
Runner goes, and this one's skied in the infield, and that's going to have Mitchell in trouble. Peter makes the catch, and he's going to easily double him off at first base, and the Giants go down again, just 3 batters, and we head to the 5th. So go to top of the 5th inning now. Sam Kelly leading it off for the Spartans. He's 0 for 2 today. And first pitch fouled right back for strike one.
Oh.
And that one just catches the outside corner for called strike 2. So Deering ahead now 0-2 on Kelly. Comes with a big hook, but that one's up high and off the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now breaking ball again, he reaches out and pokes it into center field, but Tannum, playing shallow there, is able to make the catch. And that's 1 away now. And brings up the designated hitter, Pierre Mongeau. The first pitch lifted to the right side. Second baseman Danny Keane is under that one, and he's going to take care of him. So we've got 2 quick outs here. In the 5th, we head to the top of the order, Ben Wynn. He's 1 for 2 today, but has been a menace on the base paths, has scored 3 times. And first pitch to Wynn is in off the plate. And that one just misses inside also. 2 balls and no strikes now. And this one grounded over the shortstop. Moreno comes up with it, fires across the diamond. It's going to be close. Bentley just gets him there at first base, so the Spartans are retired with no runs and nobody left on. We go to the bottom of the 5th. So we head to the bottom of the fifth now. Miguel Moreno is going to lead it off for the Giants. A few changes in the field for the Spartans. Lucas Spiro comes into the game in left field. New pitcher is Dom DeFelice. Brendan Scott did a good job, but his day is done after 4 innings. Just 48 pitches and kept the Giants scoreless. First pitch from DeFelice to Moreno misses, inside for ball 1. This one's in there and lifted over the shortstop and dumps it into left field. Moreno's aboard with a single. That's going to bring up the first baseman, James Bentley. Flew out to center field in his first at-bat on the first pitch. And this one grounded. Third baseman takes the play at second. Complaints for the Giants that he was off the bag, but the home plate umpire is on his own here. As far as he could see, that wasn't out. At second base on the fielder's choice, so safely at first is Bentley. And 1 away. Quick check over at first, close play, but Coffey calls him safe. George Gomez, the batter. And he takes the first pitch on the outside corner for a called strike. And that one also right in there for called strike 2. So 0-2 now. Count on Gomez. And breaking ball fisted out into right field, but playing very short the right field. He's going to fire over in time to first base. And that's a bit frustrating for Gomez to be out on the unusual 9-3 putout. Over to second base goes Bentley on the play. So Giants with a runner in scoring position now and 2 outs. Scott Campbell, the batter. And first pitch on Campbell off the inside corner of the plate for ball 1. And that one a bit high and tight for ball 2. First time in the game that the Giants have had a runner at second base.
Safe!
And drilled back off the glove of DeFelice. Peter fires to first, and it's in time to get Campbell. So he is out on the 1-4-3, and once again Giants leave one stranded and come up empty as we head to the 6th. Still 9-0 Spartans. So we go to the sixth inning, and the Giants are going to try Mitchell on the mound again. He stayed in the game before and went out to left field, so he's allowed to return to the pitching position. See if he can get a grip on the control problems he had in the first inning. Don DeFelice is going to lead it off for the Spartans.
Now, let's go. Come on.
And Mitchell starts him off with a strike there on the outside corner. And breaking ball just misses on the inside.
Okay, let's go.
And the fastball down. 2 balls and 1 strike now.
Shit, come on, Patrick. Big target.
And fastball on the inside corner, called strike. Evens it up at 2-2.
Shit, good.
And breaking ball for swing and a miss. DeFelice goes down swinging, and that's 1 out by the strikeout. It's like Mitchell getting back in the zone here. And that brings up Trevor Peacock, who's 2 for 2 today with the walk. Mitchell starts him off with a fastball well off the plate. Two and 0 now, the count on Peacock. And fastball just catches the bottom of the zone there. 2 balls and 1 strike. Mitchell comes right at him with a fastball there. Peacock thought that might have been high, but it evens up the count 2-2. Mitchell yanks that one a bit. Runs the count full. And fastball is smoked out to left by Peacock. That's going to get over the left fielder. He's going to get around to second base standing up on that one. And the Spartans have a runner in scoring position with 1 away. Brings up the catcher, Kike Beltran. And Beltran checks swing, lays off the high fastball. Quick check on the runner at second base there by Mitchell. Another high fastball there. 2 balls and no strikes. And that one also misses. Runs it to 3-0 on Beltran. And he walks on 4 straight. Had an open base, so it doesn't cost anything for the moment. That brings up pinch hitter, Junior. Junior Gutierrez, and he takes a called strike in the outside corner. And Mitchell gives him the fastball again, swing and a miss. So Gutierrez in the hole, 0-2 here. And Mitchell tries to tempt him with the high fastball, but that one too high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And fastball in there for a called strike 3. Gutierrez is retired for the second out of the inning. It's going to bring up Alan Fox. Fox is 1 for 2 today, also with a walk. And that one gets past Fowler and back to the screen. Runners are going to advance. So runners on second and third now. 2 in scoring position for Fox. 1-0 the count. And this one grounded to Hopper to short. Moreno's on it, fires to first, and that's going to take care of the Spartans with no damage. In the 6th, we head to the bottom of 6, still 9-0. Giants need to start making a mark on this game offensively if they're going to stay in it. We'll be right back. So Phelim Deering is going to lead it off in the Giants half of the sixth inning. Giants chasing 9 here. Need base runners. And first pitch skips back to the screen for ball 1. And that one missing down and in. 2-0 pitch to Deering, foul back. 2-1. And breaking ball in at the top of the zone there, called strike. Evens it up at 2-2. Gives to him again, this one fouled away. So Deering stays alive. Still 2-2 the count. And tries to tempt him with the high fastball, but he doesn't bite. And grounded over to third this time. Fired across the diamond in time. And that is the first out. And back to the top of the order now, Liam Tannum coming into bat for the Giants.
We're gonna get you. Let's go, wait on it. Come on, Liam. Forget about that one now. Let's go.
And Tannum waves at that one a little bit. Looked like maybe a changeup. Ball misses there. Evens up the count at 1-1.
Take it up, buddy.
And gives it to him again off the plate there, but Tannum chases this one. So 1 ball and 2 strikes now. And he floats that one in for a called third strike. And that's Tannum's 3rd strikeout of the day. And 2 outs for the Giants. That's going to bring up the second baseman, Danny Keane, also 0 for 2 today. Ground out to third and a strikeout in the 4th inning. And he started off with a fastball that he swings through for strike 1. Breaking ball just misses. Evens it up at 1-1. Fastball right down the middle there. Called strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Keane. He doesn't chase the breaking ball outside. Evens it up at 2-2. Two pitches lifted foul by Keane, so he's going to stay alive. Ball not playable. Another breaking ball swing and a miss for Keane, and that is out number 3. And the Giants still scoreless as we head to the 7th. Mitchell back to work here on the mound for the Giants in the 7th, and Jimmy Peter leading it off. Peter takes a nice breaking ball for called strike 1. And he goes at him with a fastball, this time fouled away on the first base side, so Peter in the hole 0-2 now. Mitchell goes with the breaking ball, but a little too far off the plate to be tempting. So 1 ball and 2 strikes on Peter. Tries it again, a little closer this time, but Peter doesn't bite. So that evens it up at 2-2. And back to the high cheese, gets him swinging. And that is a strikeout for the first out of the inning. It's going to bring up Sam Kelly. Kelly's 0 for 3 today. Mitchell starts him off with a fastball right down the middle. And that one missing, evens count at 1-1. And that one missing off the inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Fastball misses down there. Count goes to 3-1 on Kelly. Fastball right down the pipe there for a called strike, and it takes the count full. Nice fastball on the outside corner, gets him looking. And 2 outs. So that brings up pinch hitter now, Lucas Sparrow. The fastball well off the plate, missing. And Mitchell comes back in on him there, gets a swing and a miss, evens it up at 1-1. And this one foul tipped into the glove. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And he floats the breaking ball in there, and that gets him looking. Mitchell strikes out the side. And we head to the bottom of 7, still 9-0 Spartans. So we go to the bottom of the seventh. Patrick Mitchell leading it off for the Giants. Giants chasing 9 here. And it's getting late. And first pitch, Mitchell almost gets a piece of him. And breaking ball catches the corner for called strike 1. And the chopper over to third, going to be a tough play. Third baseman has, but he's not going to be in time. Throw was offline in any case, but I think Mitchell had it beat there. So it's an infield single. And brings up Kean Fowler, the catcher. Fowler 0 for 1 today. Also drew a walk. So leadoff runner aboard for the Giants, exactly what they need here in the 7th inning. Got to get some runs across. And Fowler drives this one down the line into right field, and it's going to drop just fair. He's going to push it around, heading for second. Mitchell on his way to third, and they are both going to get in there safely. So the Giants staging a little bit of a rally here. Let's see if they can turn it into runs on the scoreboard. But 2 men in scoring position now with nobody out. Miguel Moreno, his shortstop, comes up to bat. Moreno 1 for 2 today. Grounded into a fielder's choice in the 2nd inning and singled to left in the 4th. First pitch is in the dirt to Moreno for ball 1. Best position the Giants have been in offensively all day, with 2 runners in scoring position and nobody out. And this one lifted high in the right field. Right fielder chasing over towards the line, and that one also drops fair just inside the foul line. That's going to score Mitchell from third, and Fowler's going to go over to third. So Giants are on the board with their first run of the game, courtesy of the single by Moreno and his RBI. And that's going to bring up James Bentley, the first baseman. Runners at the corners now for Bentley, and still nobody out. And Bentley chases that curveball in the dirt for strike 1. And sneaks a fastball in there, and Bentley in a hole 0-2. And this one softly lifted over to second base. Peters under it, and the runners hold their ground. So that's the first out, and brings up George Gomez, the third baseman. Gomez 0 for 2 today. Little unfortunate his last at bat is thrown out at first base by the right fielder who's playing exceptionally shallow on him. And Gomez swings through the fastball for strike one.
Hey, let's go, George.
Fastball right in there for a called strike two. George at an 0-2 hole now. And that fastball just misses there. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Lots of ways to score this runner at third now. And Gomez fouls that one back. Keeps the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. This one in off the plate for 2-2, gets away from Hernandez, but not far enough for Moreno to advance. So he holds his ground at first. Fowler at third and Moreno at first. 2-2 count now for Gomez. And De Felice floats it in, but high. And that's going to run it full.
Go. Yeah.
And that pitch down, but called. Strike three. Gomez not happy with that call. Pitch looked low for sure. That's going to bring up Scott Campbell with 2 outs and runners at the corners.
Come on, Scott. Come on, Scott. Come on.
And Campbell takes that first pitch for a called strike. And breaking ball also in there for a strike. 0-2 now the count on Campbell. And he takes that one low and inside. Pretty close pitch to be taken with 2 strikes. But it is a ball, and the count goes to 1-2. And late call strike 3 there. Campbell goes down looking, and the Giants strand 2. But they get 1, and they're on the board. It's 9-1 as we head to the 8th. As we go to the 8th inning, Mitchell back out for another inning of work. He's thrown 83 pitches today so far. And he's going to face the top of the order, Ben Wynn, who is 1 for 3 today. Mitchell starts him off with a fastball, swinging strike 1.
Good con.
And same pitch, same result. And Wynn is in the hole on 2.
Good fight, good fight, good fight.
And Wynn making the adjustment, getting a little piece of that one. Still on 2. Let's see if Mitchell sticks with the hard stuff or tries something different. Goes to the breaking ball well off the plate, but Wynn was in a swinging mood, and he is down for the first out. And that's going to bring up Dom DeFelice, who is 1 for 3 today. Fastball misses flying away there. And comes at him that time, and that's fouled away. Evens it up at 1-1. And fastball down for ball 2. And that one down again. 3 balls and 1 strike now. And fastball again. This one lines straight to Moreno at shortstop, and DeFelice is out before he leaves the batter's box. And that was the second out of the inning. That's going to bring up Trevor Peacock. Peacock has had a day so far, 3 for 3, also with a walk. Has scored twice. Last time facing Patrick Mitchell, put a double to the fence in left field. High inside misses. Umpire was sure not to keep his head in there. And breaking ball just misses down. Two balls and no strikes now on Peacock. And the fastball sails high. So 3-0 now. Mitchell's not giving up on him, puts a strike on the outside corner there, takes it to 3 balls and 1 strike. And gets him to chase a breaking ball there. That takes the count full. And he just loses him there with a fastball off the plate. So Peacock is going to head up to first base. And the Spartans have a base runner with 2 away. It's going to bring up Kike Beltran, the catcher. Beltran 0 for 2 today and has walked twice.
Hello.
Mitchell steps off. The first baseman wasn't holding the runner on. Mitchell starts off Beltran with a fastball, called for strike.
Yeah.
Fastball again, just misses this time. High and outside. Evens it up at 1-1. And upstairs again, 2 balls and 1 strike now on Beltran. And fastball skied over the right-hand side. First baseman chasing is not going to get there as it falls against the fence. 2 balls and 2 strikes now on Beltran. Ball. And that runs the count full. Runner's going to be going. And breaking ball just misses. So runners on first and second now with 2 outs. Going to bring up Junior Gutierrez. Struck out looking in his first at bat in the 6th inning. And Mitchell starts him off with a fastball that he swings through for strike 1. And next pitch is just down. Evens it up at 1-1. One misses down, 2 balls and 1 strike. And swing and a miss there at the high cheese, evens it up. 2 balls and 2 strikes now on Gutierrez.
Done.
2-2 pitch and swing and a miss for strike 3, and that is 3 outs. And they leave 2 runners stranded. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 8th, 9-1 Spartans. So bottom of the 8th now. Pinch hitter for Phelan Deering is Elvis Mader, the team manager. And the Giants are chasing 8 here, trailing 9-1 in the bottom of the 8th. And Mader takes a called strike. And that one in the dirt, evens it up at 1-1. And a nice breaking ball drops in there. 1 ball and 2 strikes now on Mader. And fastball's popped on the first base side. First baseman has got room. And Alan Fox makes the catch over there. 1 away. That gets us back to the top of the order. Liam Tannum is 0 for 3 today, 3 strikeouts. First pitch is off the plate. And comes at him with the fastball. Tannum puts a good hack on it, but fouls it away. Straight back. 1-1 the count now. And that one just missing down. 2 balls and 1 strike. And Tannum chases the breaking ball that time, which was down in the dirt. And it evens it up at 2-2. And he blows fastball by him, and that is golden sombrero time for Tannum. His 4th strikeout of the day, and that's 2 away for the Giants. Brings up the second baseman, Danny Keane. Keane 0 for 3 today. And the first offering to him is a breaking pitch, high and away. And next one in off the plate. It's 2-0 the count now on Keane. That one missing inside also. 3-0. And too high, walks him on 4 straight, so Giants have a base runner. Patrick Mitchell now coming up to bat. Mitchell's 2 for 3 today. And a quick check over at first base. Close play, but Keane dives back in safely. And Mitchell fists this one into left field. That's going to drop in front of Spiro for Mitchell's 3rd hit of the day. Over to second base goes Keane. And Giants have a runner in scoring position with 2 away. That brings up Keane Fowler, 1 for 2 today. Fowler hit a double down the right field line. His last at bat, also walked in the 2nd inning.
Come on now, Keno. Go, Keno.
And the fastball just catches the inside corner there. 2 balls and 1 strike now on Fowler. Keane at second base, Mitchell at first.
Come on, Keno. Hold it, hold it.
Now, high fastball, he chops foul. That evens it up at 2-2. And this one grounded softly to shortstop. Peacock's going to go the short way to Pete at second for the fielder's choice. And the Giants are retired, leaving 2 men stranded. And we're heading to the 9th, 9-1 Spartans. So we go to the ninth inning. Patrick Mitchell's day is done on the mound, having thrown 109 pitches. Then he switches places with Cian Fowler, who comes out from behind the plate to try to close this one out. Alan Fox is going to lead it off for the Spartans. First pitch grounded over to second base. Keane is on it. Fires the first and one pitch, one out. Just going to bring up Jimmy Peter, the second baseman. And first pitch is down in the dirt for ball one. And Peter lifts this one into left field. He's going to find the grass there, and he's aboard with a single. So Spartans have a base runner with one away, and that brings up Sam Kelly. First pitch swing and a miss for strike one. Runner goes on the pitch, wasn't being held at first base. Throw down is never going to be in time. So stolen base for Peter. Gets a runner in scoring position. And Kelly swings through the next pitch for strike two. And that one is just check swing over the first baseman, lands just inside the foul line. And Peter is going to score off that one. And around to second base goes Kelly. The Spartans have another run, taking them to 10. And a man in scoring position. And Lucas Spiro, the batter. And first pitch, a called strike on the outside corner. And next offering from Fowler misses high and in. 1 ball and 1 strike. And swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes now on Spiro. And swing and a miss, strike 3. So that's 2 outs now. And we're back to the top of the order for Ben Wynn. He is 1 for 4 today, also with a walk. Has scored 3 times. That one down and away. 2-0 the count now on win. Was Adam with the fastball that time, swing and a miss. Good size lead from Kelly at second base. And out into center field, might have a play at the plate here. Bentley comes up with it, fires to the catcher. Mitchell holds it and makes the tag at the plate for the third out. But the Spartans score one, and we go to the bottom of the ninth. 10-1 Spartans. So last tax now for the Giants. A pretty big ask as they trail by 9 here in the bottom of the ninth inning. Moreno is going to lead it off. He's 2 for 3 today, 2 singles. So he takes the first offering inside off the plate for ball 1. And that one just misses. Inside, 2-0 now the count on Moreno. The next offering is just high there. 3 balls and 1 strike now, Moreno. Giants need base runners here. And this one chopped foul. That's going to run the count full. And that one sails away a bit, and Moreno is aboard with the walk. And that's going to bring up James Bentley, first baseman. A nice assist there to end the last inning, throwing out the runners from center field. And his first pitch swinging, fouls it straight back. 0 for 3 today, Bentley. And breaking ball gets away from Hernandez. Runners going to advance over to second base. So Giants with a runner in scoring position. This one lifted into center field, but the center fielder's on it and is going to make the catch. Moreno is going to stay at second base. So 1 out now for the Giants. And George Gomez, the third baseman, comes up 0 for 3 today. First offering, breaking ball up high for ball 1. And this one grounded over to short. The runner goes in front. Shortstop Peacock fires to Fox at first in time. And the Giants are down to their last out, with the runner over at third base now for Scott Campbell. Campbell 0 for 3 today. And Campbell first pitch swinging on the fastball and misses. Breaking ball is floated in there for a strike. 0-2 the count now. High cheese swinging a miss, and that is your ball game as the Giants go down, leaving a man stranded. And the final score, Spartans 10, Giants 1. See you next time.